Hi everybody, how are you today? It's Mandy from Grammary Creative Arts. Thank you for joining me, and I am just coming on to give you a quick flip of my travel journal because I'm back from Vietnam. Had an absolutely wonderful 3.5 weeks over there with my brother and my brother from another mother who both live over there, and catching up with family and friends that I've made before. It was a really wonderful time. But I thought we made the journal. You can see how fat it is. It doesn't want to go in. So I stuffed a lot of stuff in there. It was interesting though. I had left it blank and I'd made that big folder of stuff to use, and after about the second or third day we were having a rest day, and I just sat at a table outside by the pool and just stuck pockets or bits and tags and what have you through, because I found it was actually too hard. It was taking me too long to journal because I also had to decide whether I wanted that page to have pockets or whether I wanted it to have tags or whatever. But so in the end, I just went through and it was much better. So I just thought I'd give you a quick flip. Have I got you in frame? Yes, I have. So, oh, well, it's upside down. That's not going to give you a very good idea, is it? Let's start from the front and not the back. Okay, so I haven't done anything on the inside covers. I may even, because it is so fat, I may even undo the signatures and either replace this spine to make it bigger so that my book will close flat, or find another wider book that I can put them in. But we'll see. Then again, it may just stay like this. So this was the envelope pocket, and I just popped in all of my airline boarding passes and itinerary, etc. there. That little passport that we made, that was from Bohemian Rhapsody, and you can see I just write all over everything, even the writing. You can still see it all. See, there's no wheel there. The airline ruined my case, had to buy a new one. It's okay, that's all part of travel. This is where we were staying, in Ung Bang. And so, yep, so I just wrote in there. Here we are. We actually had, there's my girlfriend and I, and my hubby and I. Our plane was delayed, our very first plane was delayed, but we finally got there, and the first thing we did was have a foot massage. Yep, it was awesome. So you can see, to start with, because I hadn't put pockets and things, I just wrote, and there's not even any pickies on this page. I started taking photos of all the yummy food, going to the early morning local market here. So I just thought you might like to see how I just wrote on everything. So once I got to about here, I then started to I'd put all the pockets and things, so all the tags. I just wrote on things, collected stuff, business cards from different places, got photos of things. So I used my little HP sprocket printer, and it's more expensive, but it means I can print the photo and keep on writing during the day or each day. So here we go. I'm just going to flick through and you can have a little look-see. It's a fun way to do. I've come back and I don't have to do anything. So here, got tags and photos and more photos. Oh, that's recipe book. We did our own cooking class with my friend here who just had a little baby. Normally a little baby wouldn't be on the bench in a cooking class, but I took that photo because I went, oh, look what we're going to have to eat. A little cutie. So, yeah, you can see the tag. Even though I decorated it digitally, I write all over it. It's, unless here, like obviously my writing wouldn't show up on that one. Added more tags. Sometimes they were photos, receipts, business cards. Oh, I haven't put the things on there. How silly of me. But once I added all of these pockets, it was much easier to just go ahead and write about the day instead of worrying about, excuse me, I am a little bit croaky. We both got COVID from the plane. I've just left with the cough and the croak, but my husband is still COVID positive, plus he has influenza A and a viral chest infection, like triple whammy, poor thing. I had to actually take him to the hospital last night because he was running a really high fever and he's red as a beetroot. His resting heart rate was nearly at 100. So I found these little tiny, I don't know if you can really see, these really tiny shells on the beach. Probably not supposed to bring those back in, but they stuck in my journal. So there we go. Now look at that, my brother, being my brother, dancing on the table. Yep. There's fun and games. I don't know if you can see this, but these fish here were swimming around all together in a circle. Oh, it was so mesmerizing. So we had lots of fun. This one, when the Korean people come to visit Vietnam, they all get dressed. Like, see, the mum's got a dress and the kids have got shorts and tops, dad's shorts and a shirt. Anyway, my husband's yelling, Mandy, Mandy, and this family walked past and they were dressed in exactly the same fabric. So funny, hilarious. And they do all of these really weird poses. And so we were being stupid and doing poses. I don't know if you can actually see my husband there being like doing the old little, I'm a little teapot, short and stout. It's just like, okay. And so, yeah, so lots of room, lots of writing, lots of tags, lots of pockets, and lots of fun. See, even this page here, which was a contents page, I've still written. So, and I can still read it because my pen was darker than the writing. So, very, very nice. We just went all over the place. Oh, look at this, hilarious. There's a fan plugged into a tree. And we just, my girlfriend had never been, so she just absolutely loved it. Oh, it was a heat wave the first day. The photo cut it off, but it said it was 39 degrees, feels like 47. That's Celsius. It actually got hotter. It got up to 41, which felt like 52 or something, it said. And it was, we would go out and do something in the morning and then that was it. We were done for the day. So we'd just lie on the beach and people would bring us food and drinks. It's a bit of a hard life, isn't it? And but we did the old, my girlfriend wanted to make a lantern. That's what I made my lantern from. We even bought some playing cards. We taught her how to play a game I learnt as a child called Singapore Joe. We went to the Bamboo Circus, which was absolutely amazing. Now, I've got to get these. You weren't allowed to take photos, so I bought the postcards. And look at all of the bamboo. And they're jumping all around. Apparently, look at them up here, jumping all around all these bamboo. Unbelievable. But the choreographer used to choreograph for Cirque du Soleil. So that, you know, shows you what it was like. It was absolutely amazing. So definitely worth it. So just go. What have I got under there? Oh, we went in a sick. My girlfriend had never been in a sick clothes, so we did that. Went to the silk village to see how the silk was made. They had yellow silkworms there. So these prawns were like this big each. We only had one each because they were so huge. So, and here's my brother, our second cousin, who happened to also be there, me, my sister-in-law and my hubby. So that was really lovely to meet up with her as well. And so you can see I did lots of, oh, that one's falling out. I did buy some postcards that I used to write on as well. It's cute. It's like a little woven bamboo mat it's been printed on. Yes, so lots of, oops. Oh, can you see this? It was rice harvest season, so there are lots of rice just on the side of the road on tarps, and this little tiny chicken had gone into the rice, and it's just like, heaven, I'm in heaven. It was fluttering its wings around, and oh, it was so much fun. We went up to this minority village. My brother took us there, where they do all of this beautiful weaving. It was stunning. And we sunset on the river. We had a really, really good time. It was fantastic. You know, like in Australia, if you were drying your squid on the side of the road over a basket, it would be taken away. But there they were. They just get dried, off they trot. And there we go. And more writing. Last shot. That's at the window. So I had about 1, 2, 3. I had about 5 pages left. So that was not too bad. Oh, there we go. My memento of my trip to Vietnam. I wrote in it every night. And, you know, sometimes it was 3 or 4 pages. Sometimes it was 1 page if it was just a rest day. But it was all, you know, lots of fun. Beautiful. Well, thank you for joining me this morning, this evening, this afternoon. Depends where you are in the world. And I will be back with some more art journaling because I've still got a couple of art journal classes to teach. So please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Those likes actually really help my channel, and then I can keep on bringing you more crafty goodness. I would love if you were in my Facebook group. You know, have you finished a journal? Like the reason I've showed this is because I thought, well, you know, some people, you make all these beautiful junk journals. How do you write in them? And I think that's why it's really good for you to see how I've written in it and how I've used it. So you have an absolutely awesome rest of your day, and I shall see you next time. Toodles!